baby Jedi. Hey guys, Tuna here. So it's December 12th. It's about 29 degrees outside. It's currently snowing. I haven't done much fishing in the last couple weeks. It's been really cold here. So I also don't ice fish yet. I'm gonna try that. Maybe make a video of my first ice fishing experience. Should be pretty ridiculous. What I am doing right now for fishing, or fishing wise, is building my own lures or carving my own lures out of wood. I have a few little pictures and some footage of me making the lures and what I've come up with so far. Hopefully everyone likes them. I'd like to get them in the water, and I have had water tests done on all the lures. So far they do work. So with that being said, let's see what we're looking at. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my new adventure of fishing since it's winter. So we are kind of in like my little workshop area. You can't really see behind the camera because it's a disaster. I haven't cleaned that up yet. Like I said in this video, I wanted to go over some of the fishing lures or fishing baits that I've been making over the last few weeks. I don't ice fish. I have never ice fished. I have every intention to ice fish this year. Again, like I said, we'll probably make a challenge out of it or something. But what I'm going to show you here is what I have, and then I'll show you some pictures and some short videos of the process of which I made it. First off, I want you to know that I based all of my lures pretty much off of other lures. I based a walking bait off this Gandy bluegill. You'll see also mine is a little larger than this. I used a Rapala jerkbait. I also like the A1 bombers, with the 3 treble hook. You can see these were kind of some weak hooks, and I actually have only ever caught one fish off of this jerkbait. So maybe I can change it up with my jerkbaits. And then also I built 2 poppers, which you can probably see behind me that we'll go over here shortly. I didn't have any basis of which I mocked my popper up. I just kind of looked online to see what they kind of look like, and then I just went at it. And again, you'll see that I just really went at it. I made my own lathe. I used the drill and some wood and a battery, and everything came out awesome. And also, I am also making eyes. You'd be surprised to know that I'm actually building eyes out of sequins. Which I didn't think was going to work, but it came out awesome. So we'll show you that footage as well. Alright, so this is what we started with here. I had a buddy of mine, Justin, works at the company where he has a machine that he can cut these out for me. So right off the bat I started off pretty well. You can see in comparison or size, this would be a big walking bait. I based my walking bait based off the Gandy that I have. This bait I've had some good luck with. This one obviously needs to be trimmed down a little bit to get to a smaller size. Alright, so what we have now is pretty much where I'm at. I got a first coat epoxy with my square lip installed. Again, it has been taken down some in comparison to the size of the block of what I had. Now, I don't think my weights are heavy enough for the lure, so maybe what I need to do is think about getting some in the back, because we want it to sit like that. And it looks like if I can get my weights to sit like this, it looks like I'll be able to get it to swim. But I need to get my weights correct, so we'll dry this off and we'll re-weight it. Alright, second lure. Again, jerkbait. This is about a 5-inch jerkbait, I want to say. Again, from Rapala. This is my finished before paint jerkbait. Again, so this one, I'll show you here on the float test how it floated in the water. And as you can see, the shape I did this, I tried to keep it shad body, or almost like a fluke body. Obviously it's a hard body, but where it's got that, you know, small nose area where it kind of gets larger at the body and comes back and is smaller for the tail. I think that I was able to get that carved out pretty good. I also custom made the lip on it out of plexiglass, just like I did the walking bait. I kind of tried to get it as similar to the Rapala as possible, but as you can see, this is epoxied 100%, and this lure is ready for paint. My plan with this is to plasti dip this one, and then put some eyeballs on it, which I'll show you here shortly. So again, hopefully the jerkbait here that I have, which is very similar in size and look to Rapala's, hopefully it'll catch me some bass, smallmouth particularly. Hope you like that one. So this is what I got so far, just on my first jerkbait. So just X-Acto knifing it still to get the edges off, and then I'll sand it down. I gotta get it rounded up more, looks like, but too bad. So here's what I got so far after sanding it down and stuff. Round body. Tried to make it like shad look. Drop the tail up a little bit. I don't think it came out too bad. Just gonna have to paint it. We're going to be trying to weight this one now and putting this one in the water to see if we can get this to float correctly. Pretty much what we want is this one not to do this. We want it to stay up and kind of have a buoyancy of the head up, since there's more wood to it. Alright guys, so we got test number 1. We with the jerkbait, and I guess in old fashion we just throw it in there. As you can see, it looks like it floats correctly. It's kind of pulling my tail down. If I was to just throw it in there, it's still floating, and that's what we want. So that epoxy first coat I put on there was a protector from this water test. As you can see, like I said, if I was to pull it up, it floats, but you see what it does? See how when I let it go, the head comes first? Boom, head comes up. That way when I jerk it down with that lip, the head comes up first. Boom, head goes up, comes up back out of the water. Test subject number 1, the jerkbait, was a good test. That's where my weight will go, and we'll put it right in the box. Second coat epoxy. tumble layer. Round out that epoxy, mother trucker. What do you think? Homemade shit, son. Alright guys, and lastly so far, in the last 2 weeks, I have been able to make some poppers. Like I said, I had no general design on how I was gonna shape them, but I was able to lathe these with a homemade lathe that I made out of a Milwaukee drill and a piece of hardwood with a hole saw. So also I'm using a Dremel and a little X-Acto knife. So far the popper looks pretty good. Obviously once we get the popper finished, we'll get that footage to you. But mainly I just wanted to throw these in there and show you the 2 poppers that I've made. And when these are finished, they'll have a video of their own because I'm going to do this from start to finish. But I'll show you a little bit of my lathe video now. So this is my creation. This is what I got so far on the popper. We're going to grind that down a little more. Put that angle head on it. We should be able to make a little popper out of something like that, buddy. Still running as we speak. Alright guys, and then lastly so far this winter, the other thing I was able to accomplish while making baits was eyeball making for the baits. This was my first attempt at making eyes. There isn't much of a raise on them. They're kind of flat. But I think that I could still use them on a popper or something. This was my second Jenny eyes. You can kind of see the difference. These have a good little raise on them as well. And you can see too, I kind of was able to create like a retina by putting the sequin upside down. And yeah, I did say I was using child's, toy sequins for arts and crafts. And they work absolutely perfect. And then finally my last generation, the third Jenny of eyeballs. So they got some glitter and some pop to them. Sequin helps them. I'm starting to figure out how to get that down. I got my best raise evenly out of those ones. And now I will show you exactly how I made my eyeballs. Let's see again, getting back at the eyes. This one better than the last. Probably not going to be able to see it because it can't focus in with the way that it moves because it's so damn shiny. But this is what it looks like when it's not moving. I physically can't even get in on it because it's so shiny. Alright guys, so those are my lures. You can see where I'm at with the poppers. I'm going to get to painting all those soon, and I'll get all those videos up of what the paint or how the paint came out. Got my fingers crossed. Hope you guys like them. I hope everybody has a Merry Christmas and a Happy Holidays, however you say it. And if you like this video, please like it, please subscribe it, smash that button, and we will see you real soon.